last... Oh. Oh my god. Hi. Hi. Oh, thank you. A little Savage Fenty moment to do my makeup in. Rihanna would be proud. Real Chalagay. Have I ever considered dating a fan? No, and I never will. So, stop. Just kidding. Or am I? Hi, how's everyone doing? How's our Monday? Yeah, Monday for sure, I think. Happy Monday. I'm living. I'm laughing. I'm also loving. You're excited to see me on UKvThe World. Thank you so much. Will I be the drama this season? You'll have love. But anyways, I don't know why the sound is gone. Was gone, I mean. It just does that. Usually it just comes right back, but every single comment being, we can't hear you. I was like, okay. No way to really communicate what I'm feeling then. Which was, I know. Thank you. So. I just have to get ready for some cameos and some interviews and stuff. Glad you can hear me. Welcome. How's it going? I really should just start streaming on Twitch. I think that's the fantasy. Would you adopt a fan? No. No, I would not. Let's talk about UKvThe World. I'm excited. I'm so excited too. We can't talk that much about it. You just have to fucking tune in. And then we can talk about it. But it's like, what, you don't know anything yet. So what am I gonna say? I'm on it? Yeah, you know. Twitch era truly would be everything. Yeah, I don't disagree. I just am waiting to have like a streaming setup that I'm a little bit more like excited about, I guess. Because it would be like, it's just hard to make that look good. And also I don't have like a desk setup where I play video games. I usually do it from my bed. So it's like, am I in New York? No, I'm in Toronto right now. So I'm living, I'm laughing, I'm loving it. We're still in a lockdown. Have you ever considered guest starring on Modern Family? I don't believe in families. What's inspiring your drag nowadays? Oh, nothing. I hate my life. No, I'm just kidding. Kind of everything. I'm just vibing, you know? I'm just like doing my thing, and to be honest, like what I'm really interested in right now is what people want to see. So I'm like, if something happens and everyone lives, I'm like, oh, I'll do that. And if something happens and everyone's like, I hate that, I'll be like, oh, I'm not going to do that. Do you know what I mean? So that's kind of just what I'm doing. That's what's inspiring my drag, is like y'all, and seeing what, you know, what's going on, you know? Because even the rap moment, like I love rap, but I never really was like, oh, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do rap music. But I did one just because I was like, fun, live, laugh, love. And now everyone's like, you have to do rap music, and I'm like, yeah, I do, because that's what we're doing. Do you know what I mean? I think we're just like doing that. I don't know, drag's so fun, and I just kind of want to do my thing. Do you know what I mean? I just kind of want to like live, laugh, love, do music, perform, shake my ass. You'll see a lot on UK versus the world of what I'm excited about, and how things have changed since Canada's Drag Race, but also like everything changes and nothing does, you know? I'm still the same little that you all fucking hated. No, I'm just kidding. Live, laugh, love. What are your pronouns? I usually use he, him out of drag, and she, her in drag, but I'm very adaptable personally when it comes to my pronouns. So anything really is fine as long as I'm being, you know, spoken to with respect. Then I don't really care what you call me, you know? It's like, if you're using the right pronouns and you're still being a dick, I'm gonna be mad at you. Do you know what I mean? So for me, it's more just about like intention, but I also think that maybe I have a different point of view than someone who doesn't, you know, dress up as a different gender for their jobs. You know, I think that might complicate my point of view a little bit. But maybe not. Like, who knows? But maybe. But maybe not. What are you most excited about us seeing from UK versus the world? That's like a spoiler question. You guys know that, right? A lot of you ask questions that you're like thinking I'm gonna trip up or like say something by accident and tell you everything. And like, respectfully, I'm not that stupid. So it's just like, why would I, you know what I mean? I can't say that. You know, that wasn't a thing to you in specific. Just constantly, you guys ask me questions that I'm like, we're not, you know, I love you guys, but we're not friends. Like, I'm not going to tell you the tea until after. Because why would that, why would I do that? Why would anyone do that? Like, not even me or any drag girl in particular, but it's like, what would the fun in that be? For anyone. If I was just like, oh, let me tell you exactly what happens. of your I don't even have an appropriate joke to say. So I don't I don't doubt that you're right.
Wait, I have a question though. You were speaking about symmetrical eyebrows, so obviously blue is not included in this conversation. But how do you know that they're like symmetrical?
Well, mine's more of a vibe. Like I'm like sometimes they're not symmetrical, but the vibe of them should be the same. Do you know what
Okay.
I mean? Like it's like right
Okay.
now they're pretty good, but it's like this one's like kind of giving you like sweet girl next door, you know? And this one's kind of giving you like a mean girl that you would run into at the mall. Do you know what I
Right.
mean? So it's like I just
Right.
need to decide who I am today
Uh-huh.
and then
But that's
bring
the
both eyebrows into the same world.
it's like, welcome, don't fuck with me. It's great.
Exactly. And sometimes like you should keep them both being different vibes because it's like sometimes you'll get into a club and it's like you want to walk in and have everyone be like, oh, she's so sweet. And then be like, boom. So it's definitely a balance.
Yeah, it's perfect. That actually reminds me of this girl I've met in the US, and she drinks before, I won't mention her name, but she drinks before she draws on her eyebrows. And I've told her, I was like, I never ever drink because then my eyebrows are never symmetrical. And then she told me, it was like, well, just when you talk to people, just vibrate your face.
Honestly, so when I first started, I was like so bad at makeup that I would literally do that. Like when I was talking to someone, I would just make sure it was really animated because then you can't tell that their
Yeah,
makeup looks like absolute dog
yeah.
shit. So, you know, now I can bask in some stillness a little bit more, but you know, I do think I think it's a good business venture to move your face a lot when you're in drag.
No, it's true. Like when I was talking to her, she was like, well, then when if you don't want people to know it's symmetrical, what you got to do is just do this. Hi, how are you? And just shake her face. Lemon,
And
I'm
they'll
happy.
never clock it.
And I was like,
Honestly,
it's very good. And that did not take you 30 minutes like blue.
you know what? It takes me a lot longer. I'm like not a quick girl. I mean, you know, but it takes me so long to do anything in drag that I'm just like, but in fairness, like it doesn't actually, the action of it doesn't take me long. Like I can do my brows generally one or two edits, but I just
Okay.
like to look at them and make sure that I'm like feeling good.
Well, good for
Right?
you. Yeah, yeah, for sure. And I think with drag, you just take more time because you're just feeling your oats and everything else.
Exactly. And also sometimes I'm like, this is gonna be on all night, so I need to know it can like withstand the test of time.
Speaking of that, have you ever used hairspray to fix your face?
Oh my God, constantly. Constantly. I couldn't afford setting spray pan. Who do you think I am? So bitch was just hairspraying. You know what I mean? Because then it's like you get the hair locked and the face locked.
Yeah.
It's really good for you. It's actually really bad
Yeah.
for you, for everyone in the chat. It's really bad for your skin. Don't do it.
Yes.
Um,
You heard it here first. Lemon and Pangina definitely endorse everyone to use hairspray as setting spray.
I mean, honestly, I've seen drag queens do some crazy shit. When I used to have a show with Brita Filter. It was like
Yeah,
I was like
I love
the
her.
gas would always use. She's an
Hmm.
absolute icon, but that bitch will
Yeah.
literally like gorilla glue her earrings on, gorilla glue her nails on. Like she does not give a fuck. And like the gag is she'll be performing and her nails will still pop off. I'm like, Britta, what? Like, how are you even going this full out? Like, you know what I mean? She's like, I don't know. Like, I just finished the show. I only had two nails on. I'm like, Gorilla Glue? What? But I use like a little tiny bit of nail glue and I'm like freaking out
Right.
taking them off. Like, this is so painful.
Yeah, it is the worst because you're scratching like the top layer of your fucking nails. But like I've met this girl who, we all love a good Beyonce number. And
Oh,
her hair stayed on the whole time. And then I went backstage and I saw this can of wood glue.
wood glue?
Wood glue.
That honestly, that does explain shit though, because sometimes I'll glue my wigs and I'm like, I don't know how y'all do this. Because I can whip my hair 2-3 times and be okay. But I'm like 4 or 5, shit's getting loose. You know?
Yes,
Like,
like blue hydrangea's vagina. Yes, but it's literally it's. I can't understand how she
you
even
would
has a
know.
hairline. I would
Yeah,
never. I enjoy.
that's not something that I would do. That's also very bad drag queen advice. Please don't wood glue your wig.
Glue as spirit gum.
Honestly, the thing is, like, someone's gonna get in the hospital and I'm gonna get a call being like, hey, we heard that you encouraged this child to do that. So just,
Yeah, this
you
is the
know,
BBC.
this is the BBC. You know what's really sad, I will say, and I think I might get in trouble for saying this, but I have been really, really wanting to make, like, BBC jokes.
For
And I think
example,
that's inappropriate. Like, I really wanted to tweet, like, this isn't the first time I've been on a BBC, but then I'm like, they're going to get mad at me for that. I don't even
I don't.
think Pangina knows exactly what's fully going on in this, which is even better for me. So maybe I should do it, because then it's like, a lot of people might not even get it. Hi, Janey.
What?
Oh my God. Hi, Janey. I'm
Cuban.
here. What? I can't hear you. Oh, your sound cut out. Can I hear you now?
Oh,
Yes. Okay.
with
I love
Cuban,
that Pam has not left this conversation. She's just in the
right?
comments. Girl, go to bed. Sorry, I told y'all the Instagram app is not our friend today. She's like really fucking around.
Oh, Blue Hair Janger is still in the chat too. She's scanning. We've been seeing you
She's just making
commenting.
sure we're not talking to her. But we
All the
should.
girls are just like, ugh, ugh. You bitches. So where are you located in Canada? Toronto?
I'm like just outside of Toronto, yeah. So in the burbs, but it's been like
Easy
fun.
accessible. Like you're fast at the gig.
Pardon?
Are you like when you have to travel into Toronto? Is it fast?
Oh yeah, it's like 20, maybe 30
Oh,
minutes.
yeah. Okay.
But
That's
it's like
good.
also kind of be like separated from a big city for a minute. Cause I haven't had that since before I moved away.
I mean, I live right in the city center, so it's like it's madness all around.
Right. I mean, but that's
But
fun though.
I'm in a small city anyway. We don't even have 1 million people living here, so
That's crazy when you think about it.
yeah,
What an iconic
it's
city.
it's so cute. Have you ever been?
I haven't, but I'm like, there's just so much history and so much
Yeah,
like really incredible like
it's a
things
great city. It's really cute.
about your city that I just like vibes.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people come here to smoke, obviously.
I'm
Um,
I'm very lucky that Canada is legalized as well, but I would love to try some Amsterdam weed.
oh, babe, we have amazing stuff. Like, there's a shop right in front of my house that is incredible. But they also have like the weed cups and like the like competitions and stuff. So like you can get some really really good stuff.
Sickening.
Yeah.
Pangina said, you prefer jasmine or green? I have no idea what you're talking about.
We're not talking about.
Cannabis is medicinal. Okay, I didn't shave my face, so I'm gonna do that, and you get to
Don't do
entertain it
that.
for
I'm
like
gonna
5.
go and make some dinner.
Okay, sickening. You entertain everyone for 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Hello, hello, dolls. I'm on Lemon's live. So what's up? Lemon is shaving her face. I didn't know what the fuck she could do that in like 2 minutes. I also love it that I just got a notification from Blue Hydration going live on our own page and didn't want to join us today. That's very cute, you know. What's good? Yeah, yeah. She started the competition. What's good? Oh, thanks guys so much. In the meantime, Lemon is doing cameos today. I'm doing cameos on Wednesday. So if you want a cameo, request a cameo, book it up. I'm filming on Wednesday, so I got all the time. I know it's competing live, right? Should I go live on my own page after this and just see, like, have a little hi Brazil. Thank you guys. Your guys are so sweet. What's up? Are you excited for the show? It's only been 8 days. Um, Only 8 days ago to start the show. I do not speak Spanish. I don't. I understand a couple of words. I don't. I do understand more German. I speak English and Dutch, Flemish, and I can do a couple of words in Greek, and I can do a couple of words in Arabic. So, you know, you know. There's no plans to perform with the Spanish girls, but obviously, because of the situation with lockdowns and everything, we're just not really planning all of these things. But we'll definitely gonna start doing that. Tomorrow we have a press conference here in the Netherlands, and then they're probably gonna announce that the hospitality industry can open up again. So then my brunch will be back on Sundays. We're definitely planning the schedules and everything now, so keep that coming. Yasu mori, Tekanis mori. Yeah, the brunch will be back for sure. We're just waiting for the dates to be making, to put everything up, to make sure that we can all settle you and be responsible with all the rules. But the brunch will be back, so just keep an eye on my page, and I will announce it. I have a couple girls booked already for the next edition, which is probably going to be on the 6th next week.
Brunch.
Brunch, bitch. I'm
You know,
still doing brunch.
I'm a mimosa gal.
Right, that's what I'm saying. The best thing to do on a Sunday is watch drag queens act a fool and get drunk, and just go the fuck home.
You know what? I think we should replace church with drag brunch. I just
Yes,
think
word up, word up.
Church
It's
is
a whole lot. It's a whole lot of more fun, for sure.
Mm-hmm. And it's a lot less.
Right. Tuxedo Productions. Yes, we should do another edition of Vampire. A lemon would love to fly over.
I really would.
So get her DMs, get her manager on the phone, settle that shit.
Yes, please.
Yes. Defo.
I know, that's something funny. People always ask, like, oh, come to this place, come to this place. I'm like, I would love to, but I can't just, like, come. Like, I have to get booked, girl. Like, so reach out to your promoters, reach out to the bars that are near you and say, hey, you need to hire this drag,
Yeah.
you know?
Start a fucking petition, girl. Can
exactly.
you
So we're like, come here, come there. I'm like, yeah, and do what?
Right.
Just
Can you pronounce Megan's last name in the chat?
How do I pronounce Megan's last name?
Yeah, say it for me.
Food?
What?
I think I said it once and that's it for me.
Okay, I'll say it and then repeat it after me, okay? So the official Dutch way to say it is schoonbrood.
Schoonbrood.
I love you, girls. This is so fun. My language is so fucked up. It's so hard for a lot of people.
You know what? I think it's also like English is a really fucked up language and no one teaches English people how to actually speak.
Well,
like,
there's a debate on that if
like,
it should
properly enunciate things because it's like understood anyways, which makes it very hard for us to learn other languages because it's like I know so many English speakers like can't roll their R's at all.
Yeah,
because,
true.
then I'm like, then you any other language.
we learn English when we're like, I don't know, we start learning like when we're 12. And then usually you take German or French, and then you can add Spanish as well. So you know, already automatically you learn a couple of languages.
I mean, sickening. We have to take French in like school, but I don't remember a thing.
Oh yeah, because that's not your first language, right?
No. I also like was just like didn't care to learn French at the time. Now I would love to learn French, but at the time I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like I don't want to learn this right now.
And
I
now
also
it's
knew
so much
no one who spoke French, so I was like, what? Like, there's no function for this in my world. And then now I will like meet them or talk to them, and I'll be like, you smell like shit. You smell like shit. And the thing is, no one tells them because they're hot. Because hot people don't get like notes from anyone. Because everyone's always like, you're so cool and funny and smart. And I'm like, he smells like shit, and someone needs to let him know. Anyways, so I'm just saying, I would probably be happily married right now if men didn't smell, because that's something that constantly just like ruins it for me. Boa said, and some guys are into it. It's so gross. Thank you. Like, I'm like, I don't mind like it in a certain situation. Don't get me wrong. You know, if we're at the gym and we're working